hold your horses. I know you just shit yourself, and yes, this is a Pokemon battle. I am back. My name is HighInFiber, and I am battling FizzyStardust today on his stream. He told me when he was making his team, "Is this awful RU team?" I said, my team is awful too. Let's see who's worse. He's going to lead off with Crustle. I'm going to lead off with Typhlosion, and we're both going to switch out, but I will make the better switch here, going to Sceptile. He's going to get out with Wartortle. I'm going to Leaf Storm, and I will get the crit. In your face, Rotom! That is a huge threat to my team gone. I don't care if that thing was a Scarfed user or a bulky set. That is something that I really didn't want to have to deal with, and now I don't have to. So he's going to bring back Crustle. I'm predicting him to go for Rocks and think I'm going to switch out because I did lose Special Attack. So I'm actually going to stay in and go for another Leaf Storm just because I don't want this thing to have Sturdy. I don't really want to take a 2-hit KO on anything. But I'm now thinking the X is going to come, so I'm going to bring out my free hugs. Quagsire comes in here. She's all like, I'm pretty. Look at me dance. Oh, yeah, I'm going to the club tonight. I'm going to pick up all the men, all the ladies. I am Quagsire. Get everybody. So, basically, he's going to go into Wartortle and take the Scald like a pro, and I don't get the burn, which sucks. And there's really no reason to bring this thing in, but it does carry the Yawn. So I figure, okay, well, now he's just going to try and phase me out, get me to switch out as many times as possible. So I'm going to bring out Galahad here, and he's going to use that opportunity to set up an Aqua Ring, which really sucks. I know this thing's Eviolite, and that's the only form of recovery it has. So I'm going to try and go for the Will-O-Wisp, get some residual damage on this thing, because I don't have a lot to deal with it. And I miss, and I'm just, why did I have to miss? And he doesn't get the burn on his Scald, which really makes me happy as well. And at this point, I'm just like, well, shit, what am I going to do? Go for the Will-O-Wisp again, and I miss again. Now he's going to Yawn, and I just have to leave because I didn't get the burn, which sucks, and I don't want this thing to fall asleep. So I'm going to actually have to switch out and go into Sceptile, and he Yawns again. And at this point, I was like, well, is he going to just try and continue to Yawn, phase me out? I'm just going to stay in and go for a Giga Drain, and I should have went for Hidden Power, because no matter what Hidden Power is, it's super effective on this Scyther. It could be Rock, it could be Fire, it could be Ice. Regardless, it's going to do a lot. It could be Electric, I don't freaking know. But all I know is it would have done a shitload to that Scyther, and now he's going to go for a Banded U-turn. I didn't know it was Banded at the time, but that kind of sucks, because now I'm in Defeatist range, and this Flying Gem Acrobatics isn't going to do anything. This Dusknoir is the bane of my existence. Between this and Wartortle, I don't really have an answer for them. The only thing I really have here is that I have, my Cryogonal can actually 2-hit KO this Dusknoir, but I'm actually going to go into Typhlosion. Don't know why I don't just go for the Hidden Power Grass. Would have been a smarter play, but I go for the Eruption, and it doesn't do anything. It doesn't fucking do anything. And so I'm going to just leave and go into Johnny Snowflake, and this is where I make the bad play. Scald I'm going to take not a problem whatsoever because Cryogonal's got decent special defense. If I went for an Ice Beam here, it's a 2-hit KO on Dusknoir, and from this range, I don't even know if I could have killed it because I am carrying a Life Orb. And so I'm just going to go for Recover here because I don't think this thing could kill me in one shot. And he's going to go for the Shadow Punch, and it does way too much damage. Takes me down to 92. I was like, okay, I know my defense is crap, and I can't have these entry hazards lying around. So I'm just going to go into Galahad because there's nothing I have that wants to take a Shadow Punch. Gallade here, he can take it, and he can fire off a Will-O-Wisp, which is basically what I'm going to do. And I'm going to live that next Shadow Punch now because of that. And what I could have done here is go for the Taunt, which would really cripple this Dusknoir and allow me to get the switch advantage. But that's not going to be the case. In fact, I'm going to go for Stone Edge because I have Stone Edge and Drain Punch. And it doesn't do anything, and Shadow Punch doesn't kill because he's burned. But I got to save Gallade for later just in case I need him, either as death fodder, maybe I can use him to get a burn on something, maybe I can get something taunted and give myself an advantage. So I'm going to bring out my free hugs, and Quagsire, look at her, just look at Quagsire, she's dancing around, having a good time, she just wants to party. She's just going to pose in the mirror and put that shit on the internet. So lefties and all kinds of Pain Split comes in, and really annoys me. This is why the thing's the bane of my existence, because Earthquake's the only thing I really have to hit it with. I mean, it's already burned. My special attack is nothing, so stab, Earthquake, best move I got. I'm never going to kill this thing. He's going for Seismic Toss, and it obviously does 100 damage. So I have 161, and I'm thinking, okay, he could go for another one, and I could recover, but I think he's going to go for Pain Split. So he does go for the Pain Split, and I do go for the Earthquake once again. And at this point, I'm thinking, okay, if he goes for the Pain Split, he's going to die because he'll lose to Burn or the Earthquake, whichever decides to kill him. Free chance for me to go for the Recover, because if this Scyther comes in, Banded U-Turn is going to kill me. Well, look at that. Beautiful play. I actually do get that. I could have went for the Ice Punch as well, and if I made that right prediction and killed off that Scyther, it would have been ridiculous. But I made the safer play, go for the Recover, get my health back, and as you can see, if I didn't, I would have died. And there's the Ice Punch, revealing that I have it. Not really sure why. I should have known he's not going to stay in, but down goes his Wartortle. Down, I mean, he takes back, goes into Crustle. Scald's going to be an easy 2-hit KO from this point. I may not have a good special attack, but Quagsire doesn't really have any good water physical moves, and Scald does have that chance to burn, so it's a good opportunity there. And boom, super effective. Down goes the Crustle, and now he's got another layer of Spike, so double the entry hazards, and I'm just thinking, well, shit. Only thing I can do at this point, because I know the Pain Split's coming, is go into Sceptile, because if this thing doesn't first turn Wake anyway, I'm screwed. So the Pain Split's not going to get him a whole lot of health, because I was at 122. And if I first turn Wake, I can kill this thing off with a Giga Drain, and then have a little bit of health back, and I'm not too concerned. But I don't wet the Wake, and he kills me with Seismic Toss, which is unfortunate, because Sceptile would have been really handy to have, and a lot of things that go on wouldn't have taken nearly this long. Go into Johnny Snowflake, because I know I'm faster, and I can kill it with the Ice Beam, so he's going to switch out and go for the I'll go for the Recover, because if he loses Dust Noir, I can literally bring in Quagsire and wall the rest of his team, and now I can actually get rid of his entry hazards. If he decided to switch, again, Ice Beam is going to kill him, no problem from that point, if the burn doesn't. So the Yawn comes out, and I'm just going to leave, go into Gallade, and he's going to Yawn again. And at this point, I really could just switch out and switch out and switch out and switch out, but I choose not to. I just say, screw it. Gallade's got no health. I don't care if it falls asleep. I can bring it in as Death Fodder later. And then, at the very least, I have it so he can't use Sleep Claws, can't put anything else to sleep. But he's going to get the burn there. That really sucks. I'm going to go for Drain Punch. It's not going to do anything. And he goes for the Aqua Ring here. This is where I could have went for Taunt and really screwed him over, or I could have went for Will-O-Wisp, which I think I do this turn. Yeah, I go for Will-O-Wisp this turn, and I think I finally hit it. And he actually goes for the Rapid Spin. He wanted to get a Rapid Spin kill. I was like, nope, Chuck Testa, even though my Typhlosion is Chuck Testa and it's not in right now. But now he can't kill me with the Rapid Spin. We'll live with 6. And unfortunately, that burn really sucks. If I wasn't burned, I probably could have killed this thing and not lost Gallade, at least yet. But Gallade's going to go down, and now I can just bring in my Cryogonal, because at this point, nothing he has wants to take an Ice Beam. It should be a 2-hit KO on anything that gets switched in, or I can easily kill this Wartortle, and it's a threat to my team gone. So he's going to lose. He's going to go into Nitude, and I don't know what this thing is just yet, so I'm going to bring out Free Hugs. And this is where I realize it's banded. And by realize, I mean I ask him, because I don't know how I'm going to deal with this thing if it's faster than anything I have. And so, freaking Quagsire here takes that U-turn. Takes it pretty well for being a banded Scyther, but now I'm going to go into Chuck Testa, because I know Pain Split's coming, and I don't know why I went into Chuck Testa. I mean, Quagsire probably was a better choice, but now I can fire off a Fire Blast, and if I hit it, it's going to kill this thing. Or he's going to switch out. He's going to go into Death Fodder, the Electivire, and it doesn't appreciate the Fire Blast to the face. Doesn't quite kill it, but I'm obviously faster, and I kill it off. And he doesn't yet realize that I'm Scarfed. He thinks I'm Specs. I'm like, nope, Chuck Testa, go for the Fire Blast, kill this Scythor, and then I'm going to be able to take out his Dust Noir next turn, that's going to be GG. I am back, ladies and gentlemen. And if you would like to see more Pokemon, rate, comment, and sub. And I will see you next time. Peace.